What's up, guys? Um, this will awaken you. Beside this awaken you. See, what is consciousness? It's like expansive awareness. You don't even have to say awareness. Just it's just awareness. Of course, it will expand as you look. If you look at a cup and you get another cup, they're both copies of each other. Those are made manually. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, they both have the similar atoms and the characteristics. It only replicated itself. That was only manually, but that happens too autonomously with other things that's creating itself, hence manifestation, or things that's created with other energies moving with each other. That's consciousness, guys. That uses awareness. It's taking another person's awareness to do that, to make that come. It's only on a low level of physical things. You got to be that with everything else, be the awareness. And only the awareness is going to go full wide. It's going to bloom like a flower. Look at the shape of a flower, like, has the colors and shapes and all that. And it just blooms. If you be that consciousness is only going to bloom. You know what I'm saying? Out of you. And that is you having to shift. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know? So be that awareness behind everything. And trust me, you will expand beyond this form because you're on this lower level of physical intake. I mean, it's just your perspective because your mind is just in the way. You got to be of that. That's not in the way, which is consciousness, which is goes beyond all the spectrum, guys. And you will expand and see what consciousness is, guys. Hello, guys. What's up? You are consciousness, right? This will awaken you. So consciousness, you can say consciousness and awareness are synonymous, but consciousness is just really awareness, a full wide of awareness. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at a flower and you can see it just blooms as soon as it just gets itself the fertilizer or whatever, or doing the season start to bloom. That's the same thing with your consciousness. You put energy or whatever to your consciousness, of course, intensely, you will start to bloom. It's already there. You just gotta just see and be above and go beyond it, and you will see. You know what I'm saying? That's what consciousness is, guys. You know what I'm saying? You notice how you get like a spray bottle and you spray it, it smells good. The spray's already inside the bottle. It just has to be sprayed, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or you shake it, and to spray enough. There's only enough that you add to yourself, which is consciousness. You gotta be behind that, which is already inside of you guys. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be that awareness. And it's only gonna bloom. You know what I'm saying? You know how you spray something and it smells very good? That's gonna be the same thing that happens to you when you raise your awareness and be that. You're gonna feel like peace with these feelings because you're going beyond. You know what I'm saying? Everything. If it's consciousness, guys. Consciousness, which is awareness, it can go above past duality because that's what it is. It's the true nature behind everything. You know what I'm saying? Duality, which is negative, positive, are just syllables. You know what I'm saying? Are forms, you could say, of consciousness. So go above that, and you're going to truly feel a difference in what consciousness is, which is a true equanimity, guys. Guys, what's up? This will awaken you. You say how? You see, awareness is just, man, this consciousness, guys. Awareness, right? They're just, you can say they are, in fact, synonymous, but really it is because consciousness is this expansion of awareness. Look at a black hole. It's expanding itself of awareness of itself. How would it do it? You know what I'm saying? You say use atoms or subatomic particles to do it. Of course, that's awareness itself and it's creating. You know what I'm saying? You can even look at a physical product too. You make it in a factory, and you notice how they have the similar ions and atoms because it's replicating itself. That's what consciousness is, and all it is just being itself. You know, whether it's manually or autonomously. It doesn't matter because that's what consciousness is. You have to be that with everything else. Know it's there, and which is the awareness of everything. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you will shift. That is what the nature of consciousness is, and that awareness will expand. Like you will wear that product, the product's still gonna be the product or object. That awareness is gonna accept. It's gonna expand itself. You know, if you get another cup and there's another cup of it, you just look at both consciousness of that cup. You know, of course, it was made exteriorly through a product, but you see, those are both forms of consciousness, and use that awareness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, if you do that, not really doing, but be, trust me, you'll expand. That's what consciousness is the expansion of that awareness. You know, just go full wide in a circle. You know what I'm saying? To equanimity.
This should awaken you. Let me tell you how. So you are consciousness, right? Consciousness always expands, right? You know what I'm saying? If you notice how everything has like starts as like a little dot, and if you just keep drawing more, it just becomes more and more like graphic. So say you like draw something like a dot, you always have to everything always start like a dot, and it just grows bigger and bigger, and it spreads out. You know what I'm saying? Or it goes widespread. Like draw dots around a circle, just look like it's like a drawing or something. Just keep drawing dots. You're gonna see how it's just expanding itself. You know what I'm saying? Or get a dot and just squeeze it to the paper. You notice how it expands itself? That's what consciousness is. That's what it does. Put a laser beam in a wall and it's literally going to be a dot on the wall. But literally that dot is just that laser at the end of the day. If you put that dot straight, it's just not. If you put that laser beam straight out of something at a wall, it's going to just be a laser. You see, it had it started with like a dot. That's a consciousness, right? It's like you're tapping a button, right? And that dot will just expand itself. That's what consciousness is. You just got to expand it every day. These are all forms of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And if you just be one with these things, just be in a moment of these things, that's going to be your gateway because all of these things are all forms of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And you're going to get these glimpses. That's all you got to do. Just be one with all of these things. Just be here right now, you and everything else. Because it's consciousness, and these things will be your gateway to your divinity, your awakening. It is really that simple. That is what consciousness is. It's like a little dot, and it just expands itself. Just look at a black hole. Hello, guys. Um, this should awaken you. You are consciousness, and everything else right here is forms of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? It might look like it's not moving, but it really is. If you look at it at a microscopic scale, you see the molecules moving very fast, but looks slow, and it's both at the same time. The molecules are slow while these are moving slow. The volume of it, the density, is because these are all consciousness. You know what I'm saying? If you look at a microscopic scale, you even might see microscopic like orbs or you know things that you may not see because these are all forms of consciousness. Consciousness is going to expand itself. It doesn't matter if it differentiates or not because it goes past all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It transcends that. It's the all. You know what I'm saying? So consciousness is going to increase itself, whether it's manual or automatic. You feel like you have increased your consciousness because you're stuck on that feel of that thing that you are doing or that thing in the past. You're stuck on that. You're actually confused. If you just remember, just live by these consciousness, live with these forms of consciousness, right? And just be one with it, which requires you to be present right now here. Through time, you're going to start to transform and get these glimpses and these realizations. Your consciousness will only increase because these realizations that you're having, and you're only going to increase your consciousness further because only as a seed grows. You know what I'm saying? Say I close my mouth and my nose, I'm going to still breathe because that breath is still going to grow. That small sap of breath is going to go inside my body because I got holes in my ear. That's the same with consciousness. Consciousness will always expand itself. Just live by that And I promise you, you are going to awaken. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these breakthroughs and these transformations that goes on. So